Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the conference participant. Let me introduce myself. My name is Elsa Latupeirisa from doctoral program in language and literature education at the State University of Surabaya. Now I will present my research article about expression of locality record culture in the Nusantara folk song at the Second International Conference on Nusantara Culture Studies in 2022. The background in this article is the Indonesian is multicultural society, so it has a lot of cultural world. Talking about culture, of course, can be separate from the local life of the community and the tradition that are the place for its maintenance and inheritance. From this statement, there are two main points that become part of this discussion, namely local life and tradition. Of course, there will be question about what kind of local life or what is seen in the culture and what kind of tradition are the contents for the culture products. The meaning of local life is everything related to the activities of local communities in responding to various problems in their life. All community activities are recorded in tradition as a collective memory for long and indefinite periods of time. Tradition is related to the habits of the local community, which are manifest in daily actions or behavior, but some are also staged or performed in a ritual. Culture records are likened to a depiction of the past culture created by the ancestors with various texts and contexts, which are then represented in culture product. The purpose of culture record is to preserve and pass it down to each generation. Folk song as one of the local culture products belonging to oral literature display special patterns in each line and stanza that are able to refer a narrative of life and aesthetic meaning through a series of words. Work songs are as representation of local culture, always present local narrative as expression of the ancestors in addressing life problems. The narrative of life is recording in a tradition that is expressed over time for generation to generation into a collective memory. Now I will show you one of the folk songs from the Aru Island in Maluku, which certainly has values in shaping the character of community. These songs lyrics expert tell the story of the life together of two communities named Ursia and Urlima. Ursia in the northern Aru Island and Urlima in the southern Aru Island. The sentence Sita Kakawalike means that Ursia and Urlima are siblings, and the sentence is repeated in the next line, which show that the sibling relationship is very important. As siblings, we have an obligation to protect and provide a sense of security for other siblings. Relationships that is built in based on heartfelt and mutual need, and because they have the same experience that grow up in the same community. Their emotional bond is very strong. So in Maluku, we known as Pelagadong. Folk song as a culture products that have been determined by the ancestors are sung at traditional and religious events, showing folk song as a medium for expressing virtuous local culture. Local culture is used foundation in strengthening the identity of the archipelago with character uh, as a cultural recording. Local values in folk song are used as benchmarks in interacting and adapting in buoyant, harmonious relationship. That is my presentation, and thank you.